Hey you. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Thank God it's Monday. If you don't know where that's from Eric Thomas, E.T., the hip hop preacher. I used to faithfully listen to Eric Thomas every Monday. I pretty much listened to all of his videos, all of his sermons, all of his stuff. If you need some motivation, inspiration, and things like that in your life and you don't know who to listen to, Eric Thomas is a really good person. But what's up? I got a couple minutes literally, so I was just gonna do a quick continuation of The Man That Is For Me, do's and don'ts, and cover a couple of things that was on my mind from content that I've seen elsewhere. I'm doing my live today later than I'd like because I wanted to spend more time on the live. With that being said, I didn't get to do a live last night or yesterday at all because my day just went crazy, and then I had a whole thing with my daughter last night, so I wasn't able to get on, so there's that. But with that being said, the weather's beautiful. I got my God is Dope shirt on today. And I had a busy day, got a lot of steps in, and I was able to hit most of my errands. So I'm happy with that, and I'll tackle the rest tomorrow. I did a lot of walking and talking to God today. So with that being said, before I go into the me and do's and don'ts, because I only got a few. I've done 2 videos on that already. So I only had a couple more that came into my head that I wanted to add. But what are y'all reading? Or what are you reading, I should say? I like to personalize my video. What are you reading? This is my book of the month. The Man For Me must read. You must like to read. Let me put that out there. I said that before, but I'll say it again. The Man For Me likes to read. You like to personally develop and feed your brain. Don't let Facebook be the only book you read. So this is my book of the month. It's called The Body Keeps Score. And it is very interesting. Talks a lot about trauma and how your body keeps score of trauma. Even if you didn't remember it, it could be laying dormant. It could be, lots of time it's dormant in your body. And a lot of people have PTSD, a lot of things. Hello, your boy Press. What's up? Thanks for joining. Oh, hello from South Korea. Sorry, I need to learn how to say hello in Korean. Thanks for tuning in. But it talks about how trauma affects the brain, mind, and body. And it gives a lot of insight. Dang, I lost my placement holder. It gives a lot of insight as to what causes it, the different types, and how there wasn't a lot of books out there that went over how normal people, how everyday people of all different backgrounds and origins have trauma. A lot of books about trauma have only been on people who have went to war and went in the military. So it's very insightful. And then it doesn't just talk about problems, it talks about solutions to your trauma and what might be causing it. So this is my book of choice for this month, and I think I'm enjoying it thus far. Thank you for the compliment on my hair. Before I was going to go live, I was like, dang, like, I don't know. I did half of my head with twists, and then I left the other half, and so I didn't really like it, but thank you for the compliment. So let me know in the comments if you're reading, this book. Do you like it? I'm liking it thus far. It's pretty good, and I am looking into getting to EMDR therapy because I really want to let go a lot of my traumas and a lot of things that are dormant in my head. I had a sound healing class like a couple years ago, and I went to the sound healing looking for relief in my shoulder and in my foot, and I had an experience all with the head and the brain, and it had me have these vivid memories of when I got hit by a car when I was 11 years old. And ever since I got hit by a car, repetitive noises like knocks and dings and bells and whistles literally drive me nuts. And ever since going to that class and having that experience of whatever it was doing in my brain, they don't bother me as much. They still bother me, but not as much. So I was like, wow, I need to get back to another sound healing class. But okay, you like the book? All right, I'm enjoying it so far. It's my book of the month. Try to read one new book a month, and that's how I grow my library. But I'm glad that somebody else knows the book, because it's pretty good. And yeah, so that's awesome. And now, yeah, I'm looking into EMDR therapy, which I have to call again today, because I'm interested in that kind of therapy. So let me know if you've done that kind of therapy, yes or no. But yeah, I was gonna talk about that. That's my book of the month. So yeah, man for me likes to read. I also like to do like reading out loud to each other. I think that's very sexy, very romantic, and it's a good way to spend time together and personally develop together and grow your mindset. It's an amazing book, right? I am nowhere even near halfway through it, so I'm enjoying what I've read thus far. It would be nice to have someone to read off of it, especially if you're in a trauma bond relationship. So my previous relationship, unbeknownst to me, was based on a trauma bond. So it'd be good. Now that all right, it paused. All right, it paused, but I'm back. Good afternoon, as your peace and vitality flows with every healing breath. Thank you, Keith. Speaking of healing, this is my book of the month. Please tell me you've read it. The Body Keeps Score. It's all about trauma and the body and the mind and then the brain. And this is my book of the month, and so far it's good. I'm enjoying it. And so I was just doing a continuation of The Man That's For Me. The Man That's For Me likes to read and likes to provoke thoughts and have conversations about the thoughts and from the things that you read, and help grow your brain. Like reading books, I've been doing nothing but reading books for the past 10 years and loving, enjoying growing my library, which I have to start all over now thanks to a relationship that didn't go as planned. And all my books are in that house, so I'm slowly growing my library back, and I have like less than probably, oh no, that's not true, because I just went to the trailer and got some stuff. So actually I still have a good library, but it's not as big as it was. But this is my book of the month, and The Man That's For Me likes to read. Likes to read and likes to engage and likes to have back and forth conversation about what we're reading together. But that's my book. I was over the week, I had some interesting things happen to me, and especially over the weekend, I went to the Big E, which if you're not familiar with the Big E is the largest festival here in Massachusetts, and the largest and the longest run-in is for 17 days. Me and my daughter went on Saturday. It was a good time. It was the first time that I went by myself with just my daughter, and we got through it. But some interesting things happened to me, which provoked me to want to do another part of this video, because some people are not going to agree with this, but I don't care, because it's my list and it's what I'm attracted to be. The next man that I get in a relationship with cannot wear glasses. Cannot wear glasses. Like, I'm not talking about sunglasses or just glasses for some. I'm talking about prescription glasses. If you need glasses in order to see, you ain't for me. And that may sound shallow to other people, but let me tell you something. What I've learned is that men who wear glasses, prescription glasses, that need to see, that have some kind of sort of disability with their vision, they be the most ones that are cheating and always looking and gazing and thinking that people can't see between their BS. And my last 2 long-term relationships, both of them wore glasses. Now, I thought that was cute at the time. I'm like, oh, you look cute and handsome with your glasses on. And then I had some men that were trying to talk to me. And that was the first thing that I noticed now. I'm like, oh, no, you got glasses. Like, it could be a trauma. Could be a trauma thing. I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with my eyesight. I have 20/40 eyesight. I see really well, and I feel like the man for me is not gonna need glasses, okay? Because I'm gonna put you on game as to like what vegetables you can eat to strengthen your eyesight if you're, failing in that department, and give you the right supplements, the vitamins, and stuff to strengthen the areas in that you're weak in, because the person for you should be strong in things that they're weak in, and they should be, and vice versa. So I was like, no glasses. And then another thing that came up that I didn't mention was video games. Like, a man that plays video games, not for me. I can't even tolerate it. It's so childish to me. And I know that men play video games for a plethora of different reasons, but I'm just saying, if you play video games, you're not for me. Like, we won't align. Because I don't like that. There is 101,000 other things you could be doing with your time than playing video games. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a man that's good with his fingers. It's just like, you could do other things with your fingers than play a video game. Like, play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite pastimes, and it should be my man, that will also be a part of his favorite pastime. I don't got time for a man that's gonna sit in front of a TV screen and be playing video games and like, shooting the shit with other people, live streaming. Like, that's for somebody else, acceptable for somebody else. It ain't acceptable for me, because I could give you a list of other things that you could be doing that is enjoyable for pastime or relaxation or stress-free or whatever the excuses are. What? Wait a second. You said, oh, that was you on Boston Road. Yeah, I was on Boston Road today. I was a little bit of everywhere. But Skylar, where you was at? Aren't you in Hartford? What you doing here in Massachusetts? And if you seen me, what the hell? Why you didn't say hi? I probably would have been looking at you like, who the hell are you? Why are you talking to me? Because I'd be like standoffish until I'd be like, oh, okay, I know you, or I feel like the vibes and the energy is a flex. But where you was at? Somebody, when I was walking, somebody did beep, and I usually like turn around and wave, and I was just like talking. I was listening to a lot of stuff today as I was walking, and then I was also talking, praying, talking to God. But you said exactly, you are very standoffish. How do you know that? Have you had an interaction with me in real life that I like? If so, elaborate and remind me, because I have no clue what you're talking about. Unless you are just perceiving this, you can't say exactly you are very standoffish unless you know me personally. And I feel like I remember people's faces. Okay. And I was like, I'm pretty good at remembering people's names. But anyways, that shouldn't have stopped you from being like, hey, India. I respond when people call my name. Before I used to respond to any little thing. That's why I didn't turn when I heard the horn beep today. Unless you address me by my name, I ain't giving you time of day. I ain't. And that's just where I'm at in my life. And the reason that I am there is because prior, I used to accept anything that people call me by. I used to answer to. I don't have time for that. Like, people used to purposely or intentionally, I feel, call me different things outside of my name. They'll be like, oh, Indiana, is it okay if I call you Indy for short? Like, my name is only 5 letters. It's already short. And I used to accept it. Or people would call me E or I or N. Or purposely call me like Asia or Africa or whatever things, just to like be immature. And I used to always say like, oh, it's okay. But it's just not okay anymore. Like, I want to be addressed by my name. And if you see me out in the street, somebody called me Mrs. my quandrum's last name the other day, like, oh, what's up, Miss whatever. And I was like, that's not my name. And they were like, oh yeah, that's your name for life. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not. And I had to politely tell them, like, me and such is not together anymore. Please refer to me by my name. And plus, I was never married, so I didn't even earn that name. I mean, I guess that I did by the sweat freaking equity that I put in. But anyways, that's another story. But if that was you, I hope that you're having a great day. So, dag, those are my main 2 things to add to my list. I'm gonna do another video of like this. Thank you. What's good, JS? Realized gain. Okay, what's up? I am doing well. I'm doing phenomenal today. I hope you are doing well. Your week is starting off good. Those are just my 2 things to add to the list today. I'm gonna do another video where just straight to the point, going off of my checklist for the man that is for me. But those are my 2 things that I was adding today. A man who doesn't wear glasses, prescription glasses, and a man that doesn't play video games. I want you to be very good with working your fingers, but when it comes to me, not for a video game. So those are my 2 things. It was just like short, sweet, to the point today. And I was going to talk about something else, but I really don't have the time. I need to let my phone charge. If you guys have any questions, comments, stuff like that, we could chat it up. I'll give you about 5 more minutes. I don't know if you remember me talking to you like a month ago about your vegetable sauce. Everything sauce. I actually have some with me because a friend of mine, I never can contact them, but they said maybe I'll run into them today because I'm carrying it on me. But yes, I remember you were supposed to order some, and now you can't because I went to the website and put sold out, so nobody can order anything online. But I do remember you. And yeah, it started out as a vegetable sauce, and then it's just referred to as everything sauce because everyone that tasted it was like, I'd put this on everything. So there's that. And Asylum, you said God has a plan for me. Thank you for that confirmation. Every day I'm like, God, what is your plan for me? I feel like God's moving me, like physically moving me away from here. When? I don't know. I think I'm going to finish out the year here. I don't know how the rest of the year is going to go. So I cannot say that. I am sorry, yo, but the bees are on me. And it's like, I read a thing about the healing energy, and like bees are attracted to healing energy. But damn, please leave me alone for right now. And I don't want to kill you. Please stay over there. It's gone forever. No, it's not gone forever. I just had to put it on pause because like where I'm at is kind of, you know what? I have a gallon of sauce that I have made, and I really need to get rid of it because what am I going to do with it? The problem is I might have some bottles in the trailer. Maybe I can just mail you a bottle on me. And you can, I was going to say, oh, leave me a review. You probably still can leave a review. The website is up, so you can leave me a review. Maybe you can send me your information to one of my emails, which is businesswomanmentality.com. I mean, at gmail.com. So, and it's woman, WOMAN, businesswomanmentality@gmail.com. Send me your information and I'll just mail you out a bottle. I think I have a couple. Please leave me alone. They're like swarming me, yo. Everywhere I go, every time I come outside, as soon as I come outside, the bees are swarming me. yeah, send me your information, and I will mail you one. Just promise in return that you'll go on the website, everythingsauce.com. That's everything with an A, not an I, and leave me a dope review. I appreciate that, and I got you. You're awesome. So this was good. This was short, sweet. I was going to talk about something else that I had seen. I was watching, well, I don't watch like reality TV, but I was seeing people do reviews about the Shanti and Nelly show, and it came up a topic about men being jealous of their own kids, and I wanted to like reflect on that, but I don't have time, so I'll just keep it with my 2 things that I added to my list. Thank you all for getting on. Send me your information. Thank you, Siler, for seeing me today, but not saying hi. Next time you see me, you're going to be like, hey, India, like, what's up? It's Siler. Because that would have been nice to have a personal relationship. No matter, I'm standoffish, like if I don't know you, or I'm reading you and I'm in Sagittarius mode. Other than that, you're welcome. Other than that, I'm just gonna wrap it up. And if you guys ever have any like topics or comments that you want me to cover, let me know. I'm gonna get back to doing personal development content. Oh, that's right, you're a Libra. Please leave me alone. Oh my gosh. I am looking for a Libra man. At least that's what I think. I don't know what God wants for me, but in my calculations, Libra is the only sign that would make sense. Air sign, because air never puts out fire. All the other signs I've dealt with, and they all love my fire. They're attracted to it. It's like a kid that loves fire, attracted to it, until you like burn some shit, blow up some shit, set some shit on fire. Then you try to put my fire out, and I don't want anybody to ever. I don't want to be with somebody that wants to put my fire out. So that's my ideology. And the other air signs are definite no. So specifically in my thought process, Libra. And I think you told me that you're October, because I was specifying October, not September. It's a whole thing. But anyways, I think that being standoffish is a defense mechanism for myself. Because I read people. I cannot just open up to somebody. I'm not one of those people that as soon as I meet you, I'm telling you all my business, or I'm really talkative. I'm friendly, but not nice. And I think that people get those 2 things misconstrued. Like, I'm very friendly. Like, I will speak to anybody that's like, hello, how are you? I'm not standoffish like that. But if you're trying to like pry for things or start talking to me like we're friends and I don't know you, like I have to be around you and like build that rapport and read and watch your body language and your paraverbals and your nonverbals, and it's a whole obstacle course with me before you get the real authentic version of myself to have that kind of bond. Anywho. Yeah, I think that all the signs get a bad rep depending on who's dealt with the sign, or if you had like a bad experience. Everybody has their pros and cons. That doesn't matter. Like, always rep yourself, always big up yourself. Leave the bashing to other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't feed into that. But yeah, so I really gotta go. I'll leave you with my 3 heartfelt messages that are near and dear to my heart, like I always do, that are straight from my life, personal experiences. So 1, never let anybody label you. You're back, Keith. Welcome back. Never let anybody label you. Those who try to label you want you to live in lack and not in your purpose. They see something in you that they don't want you to see in yourself. So they try to label you so that you wake up and live and lead with a label, and do live in lack and do live in limitation and never live in your purpose. 2, don't let anybody ever put you in a box. Those who try to put you in a box is simply because they cannot get out of theirs. And if you allow somebody to put you in a box, they will then try to put you in a ditch. And I always say, ask me how I know. And 3, don't forget to turn your life into a lifestyle. And the way that you turn your life into a lifestyle is by taking your own life into your own hands. Oh! And participating in your own rescue. And you must participate in your own rescue and save yourself, because absolutely positively nobody is coming to save you. So you must save yourself. And if you are able to take time to tap into yourself more and out of the world less, you in return will save yourself from living the life that your parents want you to live, the life that society tries to create for you to live within, and the life that the school systems and the job systems try to mold you to live in. And you were not born to work a job, pay bills, and die. No sir, no ma'am, okay? You were born for a purpose, and the way to figure out what your purpose is to figure out what problem you were born to solve. Because we're all born to solve a problem and make the world better while we're here. So that's how you turn your life into a lifestyle. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up because I got less than 20 minutes. You said that looks like Springfield College. No, so I had to look around. I'm not at Springfield College. I'm actually at, I'm in Mason Square. I'm right here at the library. Right here in Mason Square. So that's where I'm at. But I'm about to go inside and use the little girl's room and charge my phone for a couple minutes and get my daughter. So I hope that you guys have a good rest of the day, and thank God for any food you ate, any things you drink. Stay hydrated, especially if you're outside. And pick up a book, read a book. This is my book of the month. The Body Keeps Score. And yeah, with that being said, peace.